Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I blame she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, he like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to guard.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Honey, I dash, got it on, smash.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll get a chance to see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings as they take on a man back for a 16th NFL season, Eli Manning and the New York Football Giants. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Cousins to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On play action, Cousins. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And he won't be close to a first down as he... A first down throw for Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins, and Diggs has it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have... And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Cousins. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And they got the extra point, and that makes this a... First down, here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They run again on 1st down, Cook. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins now. And this is going to be incomplete. That was DeAndre Baker that time who was able to break that one up. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices.
And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter. Cousins. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Cousins. And he's got... So the try for two successful. And that... They start the drive with Cook. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
What we got?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
A second down run for Abdullah. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Third and long for Cousins. It's complete. Abdullah. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Abdullah. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Play fake. Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Amir Abdullah, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A toss to Abdullah. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So with that, you feel... First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's second down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Personal foul.
Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Cousins just going to take this one down to a knee and end it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Vikings, they're into the win column for the 3rd time this year as they get the victory here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. At a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by they sell.
That's why I treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with...
The Patriots' nemesis returns to Foxborough. It's the coach. This is the NFL 100 Game of the Week on EA Sports. Coming.
Wait 10, wait 20.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
72.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds...
Wait 10, 180. Check 3's the mic. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school. Check 3, check 3. Check it, reload.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Brady. And Philip Dorsett hauls it in. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd.
Hey, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first.
Where's 380? Take you to the mic. Let's go one more.
He's got Lacoste, his tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Brady. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
53. I'm here all day.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Dorsett's got it. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know.
Wait, that's wide, 80. You want this.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And caught by Thomas for a Patriots touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the...
Set 29, Alpha. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 72.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Brady's throw there complete. And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
A good pickup there at 22. On first down, Brady. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. And they will run it with Michelle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Here's Brady. This is caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping them from the first down.
Yes.
Set 53.
They start the second half with Michelle on the ground. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
52's the mic, boy, 52.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, and he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. 30. Past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call.
Wait, set wide 80.
Brady now on first down. Thomas has got it, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Brady Nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Brady now on first down. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
From the 17, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Brady now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will push the lead up to double digits. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's brought in by Harris. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Harris, the 3rd-round pick, averaged nearly 6.5 yards per carry in his career at Alabama, better than 3,000 yards in his 4 seasons with the Crimson Tide. And he went from a college foot and intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. There he goes left side, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Keep doing that.
Wait, that 53. 52 right here. 52.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Goal 50.
Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. The tight end Lacoste here out on the right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Brady going to throw. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Brady. He gets it complete to Harris. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some...
I know you feel that. Wait, 20. Let's go. Big series right here.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Wait, ready? Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run again with Harris. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near... Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Pats, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, hold up with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is...
Murray now on first down. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw, it's Murray. This complete to the tight end, Clay. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. First down, Murray. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick, there on the coverage. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Murray now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about...
Switch.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw is Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Throwing on first down is Murray. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Murray gets this one to Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Murray again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
On 1st and 10, Murray. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. He put one under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Throwing on 1st down. Murray. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to...
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got it to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Left side here, caught by Clay. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Dawson able to connect on the extra point.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
On 1st down, Murray. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, an 80-yard touchdown, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. 1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Giants, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far.
About to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, 1 for now and 1 for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit to hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, number 1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum, all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep designing sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find it, so she fishing. Who the crew? It wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see a man back for a 16th NFL season. Eli Manning and the New York Football Giants as they take on the 11-year man Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Dick.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Grant Haley in on the stop. Stafford with a give. This is Riddick. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Ready. Blue 60. Come on. You better bring it.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. It got his man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember
They'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Riddick. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Kareem Martin up to make the tackle. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Wasn't it fun in pregame standing downstairs and watching Matthew Stafford throw the football? I mean, that bad boy just whistled.
He can just rock it.
It just whistled by us, didn't it? But what is the one knock on him? Accuracy.
Yeah.
And that's what we just saw there, an incompletion on that throw downfield.
On the ground, it's Riddick. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Dalvin Tomlinson showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
On first down, Stafford here. It's caught inside the 25. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now it's Stafford. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Stafford is complete to Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Throwing again is Stafford. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Danny Amendola, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the starting.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Now Stafford. And that's complete to Jesse James. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now Riddick. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
To throw is Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down and then some. 36 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Danny Amendola with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is the absolute...
Riddick with a carry. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Stafford to Riddick on the draw. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
Marvin Jones, the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one gets... They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. He finds Riddick complete. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. The shotgun snap for Stanford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And, you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come?
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll push the lead up to 7.
Lady! Double tight, double tight. 4 down. 31's the mic. Yeah. You don't want none.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing here, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. Had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it with Johnson. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd down, Johnson. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11.